Good afternoon, folks. You may not know me, but my name is Perley Goddard, and I come from a long line of family here in Grafton, in America. Our family first settled here in 1665. We have been living and farming here in Grafton for many, many generations. I was born in 1834, the second son of 5 sons. My father was Edwin and my mother was Ellen Dudley. We are farmers. I guess you could say it's in our blood. Our farm, Michniewicz Farm, is a large dairy farm which extends all the way from Bruce Street and Providence Road to Brigham Hill, which is on both sides of Brigham Hill, and all the way past Lake Ripple. I should tell you that Lake Ripple was not called Lake Ripple in my day. It was Goddard Pond. It was a pond that was on our property. Where the town hall and the high school sit today was pasture land for our livestock. I should tell you that all of my life that our family has always been involved in 2 fraternal organizations here in the town of Grafton. One is the Grafton Grange and the other is the Grafton Farmers Society. These organizations were set apart from many others to discuss issues of farming, productivity, livestock, better ways to improve the soil, better ways to improve our produce and fruit and other products, and ways to market them. You have to remember that in our days, farming was the main industry here in Grafton, and it was the business of Grafton. The industrialization in the southern end down with the cotton mills was just beginning to develop when I was a youngster. But it was my service during the Civil War that I am most proud of. As you all know, that in 1861 Abraham Lincoln became our president, our 16th president, and he had strong feelings against slavery. Well, as a devout Baptist and a northerner, like most of us Baptists and people from the north, we did not believe in slavery either. So I thought it was only proper that I should enlist in the service, and I did so in 1861 at the age of 28 and went off to war. I should tell you that in 1861 there were about 4,000 citizens here in Grafton, and 400 of us answered a call to serve our nation. We went off to war, and I was in part of major campaigns in places like Shiloh and Tatum, and in many, many campaigns, Gettysburg, for example. But I would just tell you that I saw a lot of death and destruction and disease. It was an awful war. And I was one of the lucky ones and was able to return home in one piece. When we came home, I can tell you we were treated with great respect by the folks back home. Great respect by the folks back home. I would tell you that in 1869, approximately 4 years after the war, the town erected a monument for the sacrifice in memory of those who had died. 59 of my fellow brethren had died during that awful war. It wasn't long after that I met my wife, Ellen, who happened to have the same first name as my mother, and we had 6 children. We spent our life involved in the community and in involvements with the Grange, and I served on many boards and committees throughout the years. I was on the Board of Selectmen, purveyor of fences, was president of the Grange at some times, and president of the Farming Society. I died in 1923 at the age of almost 90, and I thank the Lord for all that He has bestowed upon me and my family. Thank you.